Hey everyone, welcome to One of One Customs Building Help with Ben. Today we're going to be replacing the headlamps in this 97 Chevy Tahoe. This will cover all of the 88 to 99 GM trucks with minor variations depending on the headlight assemblies along with the grille type. We'll go ahead and get right into this here. First, we're going to start by removing any optional equipment attached to the top side of the bumper. Then we'll remove the 4 screws for each one of the turn signal assemblies and remove those. Then we'll remove the bulbs from the back of the assemblies by pushing the little tab in and twisting them counterclockwise. And just tuck the pigtails into there for now. We'll just set those aside. Notice they're marked with an R and an L for right and left. Now we'll grab our 1/4" drive ratchet with a 7mm socket. Make sure to use hand tools so you don't break the grill. Now remove the 4 7mm screws from the top side of the grill. 2 of them will be vertical, 2 of them horizontal. And then 1 more tucked away in the center. Now at the bottom of the turn signal cavities, you'll find the little tabs that attach the grill to the trim underneath the grill. Now those should come loose using just your hands, but sometimes they can be a little stuck. A screwdriver may be required. And there should be 5 of those tabs across the bottom of the grill to pop loose. Then that grill should just pop right off of there. Okay, after we remove the rest of our optional equipment, then that grill will pop right off of there. Then we'll pull the grill forward just a little bit to remove the side marker bulbs. And finally, the grill is off. Now we're going to remove this lower trim piece to get to the bumper bolts. If you're just replacing the headlights, you won't need to do this step. This step is just for the replacement of the bumper. And we'll remove the 5 trim screws. Then we'll remove the screws from the trim end caps. Now we're going to switch over to a 1/4" socket for these 3 screws. Because of where those screws are located, it's going to be hard to get a clear picture of them, so I'll just show you the trim piece once I get it off so you can kind of see where the holes are. Now that we got that off of there, you can see the 3 holes. 2 of them are vertical, 1 of them horizontal. Kind of a pain in the butt to get this piece off. Now that we got those off of there, we can remove the trim piece. Kind of tucks into the core here, so we'll just pull up a little bit, then pull it right out of there. Alright, now let's get back to removing this headlight here. There's going to be 4 bolts to remove. Then we'll take it down and flip it around to the back side where we'll disconnect our electrical connectors. Alright, now we got that out, we're ready to install our new headlight assembly. And just to speed things up, I'm actually going to go rob one of the 94 Blazer that I'm working on. And we'll get those electrical connectors plugged back in. Then when you tighten these up, you want to do it in a crisscross pattern and just kind of snug all of the bolts first, and then go back and tighten them hand tight. So if all you're doing is replacing the headlamp assemblies, then at this point you would just reinstall the grille and put everything back together again. After you have it all back together, you may have to adjust the headlamps. To adjust it, you can turn these two adjuster knobs right here. One of them will control the vertical adjustment, one will control the horizontal adjustment. The best way to do that is to pull up to your garage door at night when you can clearly see the alignment of the lights, and then adjust it at that point. Alright, now we'll move on to the removal of the bumper. We've got 8 bolts in total to remove. There will be 4 on the top side and then 4 on the bottom side. Now if the vehicle has been in an accident like this one has here, you can see there's a very slight bend to the bumper. Then the brackets are more than likely bent as well. More often than not, if the bumper has been impacted, you'll have to replace the brackets as well. On this one, we're going to see how bad it is and throw the new bumper on, see how things line up. You may need something a little stronger than a 3/8 electric impact to loosen these bolts up. And that's 4 from the top side. And 4 more in the same position on the bottom side. Now if your bumper has a skirt, there will actually be holes in the bumper skirt for the bolts to come out through. That way you don't have to remove the bumper skirt just to remove the bumper. And when I take the last bolt out, I always like to keep my hand on the front of the bumper. It should sit just fine on the bumper brackets, but just in case, always good to have it secure. Now these bumpers are a crimp bumper, so they actually crimp down around the brackets, so you may have to pull it a little bit, jiggle it to get it off of there. Okay, so we have our bumper off, and I just wanted to show you this real quick here. So on this side, we have between the bumper bracket and the core, probably about a 1/4 inch there gap. Come over to this side where it was impacted, and we notice that the bumper bracket is actually pushed back to where it is not giving us a gap. So that is a little bit out of alignment there. We will bend that back, but that's the reason that I said to replace your bracket. When you're putting the bumper back on, just loosely install all 8 of the bolts before you tighten any of them down. Go back together better that way. To put everything back together, you just reverse the order, of course.
So this is actually just part one of our two-part episode on building a wiring harness for all of the lighting on these vehicles.
Liked what you saw today or helped out, please remember to hit the like button, leave a comment, and please subscribe. Thanks for watching. Hope you feel a little more enlightened. I'll catch you next time on One of One Customs.